Parc Asterix in France is the second most visited theme park in the country behind Disneyland Paris, and soon the lineup of rising attractions at Parc Asterix are going to get even bigger. 2025 will be the year where the park introduces the next major family attraction, and we have everything we know so far on this brand new edition. So before we get into everything around Parc Asterix's 2025 edition, the latest construction and everything we know so far, make sure you do like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell so you never miss another YouTube video on YouTube. If you're listening on Apple or Spotify, go and follow the podcast, download them, listen back, do everything needed. We want to get the podcast side of Chall Chats charting, so let's get there as soon as possible. Check out the Deck website for all your sports, gaming and entertainment news in the description down below all platforms, and also make sure you go back over the old content. We've got plenty of content to come from many different parks. And for now, ladies and gentlemen, thrill seekers of all ages, I am the CHALL, and today, Chall Chats Parc Asterix. So what do we know so far? The park's 9th roller coaster will be opening next season on the site of the former antique car ride Nationale 7. This new ride will sport a Gaelic theme to complement the nearby Menhir Express log flume, so a new Gaelic theme, my apologies, a Gaelic theme, and this investment is part of a plan to dismantle the park's Rue de Paris area to create a more consistent thematic identity across the theme park. Now then, you're probably thinking, what is Nationale 7? Well, we did a video on this months ago about the new future plans for Parc Asterix, but just for a recap, here is the history on the ride that's already been removed and will be replaced by this brand new roller coaster. Nationale 7 opened back in 1992 and was manufactured by a company called Mack Rides. Of course, those of you in the industry like myself will already know everything about Mack Rides. This classic old-timer antique car ride attraction took guests through a sight to behold and a journey of wonder. With nature surrounding the ride, this peaceful journey through exceptional scenes and brilliant theming, and when the ride was removed in 2023, the park needed the right replacement for the future of the park. So, what is coming to Parc Asterix? So Loopings, a European news source, shout out to Loopings, the link to their article is in the description on all platforms so you can check it out for yourself. They originally confirmed the passengers would face each other on this ride, and then later on, concept art presented by Parc Asterix, which is on your screen here on YouTube and visual platforms, showcased and confirmed the ride would be a Gerstlauer spinning roller coaster. Lamalande on YouTube created a fictional fan-made layout of what we could expect from this new ride, and it shows many brilliant things for what the ride could potentially look like. The actual layout of the ride is on screen right now for all of you watching this on visual media platforms. This ride combines wonderful effects and near misses with the amazing spinning of the vehicles. And if the real attraction is anything like this fictional fan-made creation, I believe the park would add a world-class family roller coaster experience to add to their existing lineup of thrilling rides and attractions for all ages. With thanks to Themepark Magic for photographic proof, track has now appeared on site, and this red track looks beautiful. Here on Chall Chats, we can't wait to see construction go vertical on this site for this brand new edition, and we're going to keep tuned to the latest updates surrounding this new project from Parc Asterix. Now let's share my thoughts on the addition of a Gerstlauer spinning roller coaster for 2025 at Parc Asterix. So there we are, ladies and gentlemen, thrill seekers of all ages. That is everything surrounding this news update on Parc Asterix and their brand new 9th roller coaster for 2025. First of all, let's talk about the attraction being removed, and that is Nationale 7. This antique car ride, we've seen more of these antique car rides be removed from the world. They are a classic ride and attraction. Alton Towers had their vintage cars before being removed and replaced by the Peugeot driving school in 2007 in Cloud Cuckoo Land. Obviously, we know that Thorpe Park had their own antique car ride. Of course, we know that already. And it was also rethemed, don't forget, into Miss Hippo's Fungal Safari, a classic attraction for Thorpe Park, a classic family ride for Thorpe Park. And, you know, it was a wonderful ride, a wonderful attraction. And, you know, we've seen more of these antique car rides in America start reappearing in new forms. Kings Island brought theirs back. And For me, I think that Nationale 7 is a classic attraction. When you look at the pictures, when you look at the video content surrounding that ride, you notice the kind of theming items around the place. You notice the nature around the site. It's all blended together very, very well to give you the perfect kind of vintage car experience and traveling around this Nationale 7 attraction. And Parc Asterix looks a really, really classic attraction with the removal of Nationale 7. But as we discussed in the previous video months ago, this is all due to the future plans and investments for Parc Asterix, which we are going to keep an eye on in terms of any more potential news surrounding those plans. Now, if you do want to go and check that video out, I've also linked that in the description on all platforms. So those of you watching and listening to this news update can check out that earlier video where we went through all the future plans for Parc Asterix for at least the next, up to around a decade, I believe. And they've got some real significant investments coming up, and this is just the start. 2025 will see the opening of the brand new Gerstlauer spinning roller coaster. The name of this project is not yet been revealed. Many were thinking it was going to be a Mac, with the news from Looopings. Shout out to Looopings on social media and on website platforms. Again, you can go and check out their article. Again, linked in the description on all platforms, available as you watch or listen to this news update. Loopings they originally revealed that passengers would face each other on this attraction, and then it was confirmed by the concept art released by Parc Asterix of a Gerstlauer spinning roller coaster. Do I think a Gerstlauer spinning roller coaster is the right addition for Parc Asterix for the family market? I do believe it is. They could have very easily gone for the traditional Max spinner. They could have very easily gone for Amara's Son. They could have gone with a different manufacturer. However, a Gerstlauer spinning roller coaster is exactly what I think the park needed. I think a spinning roller coaster in general is what the park needed for the family market in terms of brand new roller coasters. In terms of a Gerstlauer being the choice, I do get that because they do have a previous relationship working with Gerstlauer in recent years. So Parc Asterix for me have picked the right model, they've picked the right manufacturer, they've got a good relationship with the manufacturer of this ride, Gerstlauer, from what it looks like on the concept art. Not officially confirmed to be Gerstlauer, but from the concept, from the style of the trains, it's all but confirmed to be a Gerstlauer spinning roller coaster. Now, I feel like this is the right investment for Parc Asterix for the family market. As we saw on the fictional fan-made video of those of you who aren't watching this and are listening to this on podcast platforms, I've linked the fan-made fictional concept of the ride down in the description on all platforms regardless, so you can check that out from Lamalande. So go and check that out. He did a wonderful, wonderful job creating this fictional fan-made version of the concept. And if it's anything like that in the real version, I think we're on for an absolute winner. When you look at the scenery on the concept art, it's fairly similar. And you're looking at a fairly similar looking ride experience here. So if it's anything like the fan-made concept, I think we're in for a real, real treat at Parc Asterix next year. Obviously, the removal of a classic ride like Nationale 7 is obviously a very, very sad moment for the theme park industry. And it was sad to see that ride removed towards the end of 2023. But to see this brand new coaster going in next year is just the start of a multi-long, good few years, up to a decade's worth of investment for the park to really grow the park even further. I think we're in for a very exciting time period at Parc Asterix. I think we're in the midst of their big new plans, and to here on Chall Chats to cover this from, obviously those of you listening on Apple and Spotify won't see this, but when we were on YouTube months ago, to actually report on the start of these new investments with the revealing of the future plans, what we're expecting to see over the next decade of Parc Asterix, and now here on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, Acast websites all around the world to cover these new investments over the next decade is going to be so fun. And here on Chall Chats, we're going to be on top of everything surrounding this project. But in summary, a Gerstlauer spinning roller coaster with the theming level combined with the spinning seats is going to create loads of fun, near-miss elements. The theme of the ride with the Gorlick theme is going to be very, very impressive. And here on Chall Chats, we are a massive advocate of this project for Parc Asterix. I think the park are going to do an incredible job detailing this ride, giving it an overall wonderful story, giving this attraction the attention it deserves. And here on Chall Chats, like I said, we're going to be on top of everything surrounding this project. We covered some of the track being delivered on site with thanks to Themepark Magic for their photos. you can check out Theme Park Magic's page on Facebook. Link to that in the description down below, so you can check out all their other social media links as well. And I'm really excited for this. It's just the start of an exciting time for Parc Asterix, and this new Gerstlauer spinning roller coaster will be just one example of the many, many investments coming to the park in the future. So thank you very much for watching and listening to this theme park news update here on Chall Chats. Make sure you do like, comment, subscribe, follow us, listen to us back, watch us back on all platforms including YouTube, Apple and Spotify. I am the CHALL. Ta-ra for now, and that is the end of your theme park experience.